So apparently, my AT2020 USB Plus sounds horrendous on this PC. On my laptop. I don't know why. I've recorded all my videos on YouTube with it. You can see it, and it sounds okay. Obviously, when it's peaking, whatever, it's bad. But anyway, as long as the audio sounds okay, I hear that's the only thing that really matters compared to uh, video quality, especially because I'm not gonna be doing much. I'm only gonna be talking about the God of Time. Its Japanese name being, I think it was Chikan no Kamisama, right? So it's only two chapters in. I I don't want to spoil, but at the same time, it's only two chapters in, so it's like you can read that in like a couple minutes, and it's not much to say because it's only two chapters again. But the premise is this guy was gonna get isekai, Truckun, working always working hard, but then he gets saved by a girl with a watch that stops time. Mysterious circumstances with the main character's dad and how he died, all that. They kind of go into it in the first chapter when they're hanging out. But at the end of the first chapter, they get into a little accident, and in the second chapter, the law enforcement gets involved. Okay, so just to give you an idea, again, I could just say details. You could just read it. It's just two chapters, but I'll spare you details if you want to be, read along. They think she's guilty, which, to be fair, kinda is. But at this, I know for one, I was like, they could have saved him. They could have just jumped and just fall down with him because he can move when the time's frozen. The main character, but everyone else can't. And also the girl with the watch. So it's like could have just put him down. Then it starts. Whatever. You'll see. They're trying to get her, except she's at his house, the main character's house. I don't even know his name. Which I'll get back to you again because there's two chapters. I'll see when the next chapter comes out because I don't know if it's every week. It should be. But I've been thinking about making these kind of videos before where I go over manga both that I'm reading as well as other manga that you guys might suggest for me to read because one, I already read a lot of manga and I kind of want to keep track of what I'm reading. So if I can have a way so that either every week or like I think Taliban Hanako-kun comes out like once a month because I hardly ever see any updates for that. So and it'll remind me to read it and keep up with whatever I'm reading, but it's also a way for me to make actual content and video. Oh, the lights came up, sun came out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any suggestions for any manga I should read, also I'm gonna start making more videos on manga that I'm reading because again, I read a ton of manga and some of them are pretty good, some of them are pretty bad. I'll just give my reviews, see if anyone else is reading that. There's a couple that are still kind of new, only a couple chapters. There's one of an isekai, but it's just instantly goes into the story. But I think it was a light novel that got recently turned into a manga, and so and that was the point of this video, right? It's just I read this manga, I liked it, it looked really interesting, has potential, if you will. The art style is interesting to say the least. It's definitely stylized. Some people may like it, some people may not, but either way, the story and the potential based off of the quote unquote gimmick or what sets it apart, the whole time thing. It's going to be interesting how the author goes along with that. I saw in the comments that they also worked on something else, so if you recognize the art style, it's probably from that. The art style might be familiar for a few. The story is pretty decent so far. And again, I mean, it's just two chapters, but we'll see. Yeah, that was the point of this. I'll be making more videos of other things I've been reading. Tomorrow, I'll upload another one. The next day. Hopefully, I'll get them in line when the new chapters come out so that I can have either probably one video with a bunch of manga that I'm reviewing or have separate on that day. I don't know how I'll do this. Again, if you have any suggestions or anything, or if you've read this one and you liked it, tell me if you actually read it. You went ahead and read it. Tell me if you liked it or not. That's it. If you want to actually stay tuned, make sure to subscribe. And then if you read it and you liked it, come back and drop this video a like. I'll be uploading for the next chapters as well, hopefully, unless I drop, there might be a few manga that eventually I'll just drop. But outside of that, thanks for watching.